Okay guys, so this is the situation here. This is a fantastic coach. Really genuinely like it. Right up there with the Neoplan Skyliner. This is a beauty. But I am having some external issues which are causing me a few problems. I'm going to read these off to you real quick now so that you know what they are, so that when you watch this review you've already got this in mind. When Fernbus starts, it opens up Oculus Rift. Now the only thing there's no way I can stop it. I've unplugged the Rift, I've turned off Oculus, I keep closing it every time it opens. There's no way I can stop it from opening. The only thing I can think of is that there's a trigger within the Unreal Engine which is firing and causing that to open. So TML, please find that and turn it off, because it is really causing me some serious problems. I suspect, but I cannot confirm, that it's causing me audio issues. I don't know if it maybe is audio issues in this coach, or whether it's audio issues because it's opening Oculus whilst I'm trying to load the game and I'm trying to get this headset working and Oculus is trying to get the Oculus working. I think that might be contributing to the audio. It might just be that this coach has a terrible audio problem. I don't know. So I'm asking you guys, if you've got this, please let me know in the comments below whether you're having the same audio issues I am, and also if you're having the same glitches that I am. There's a few glitches in this coach, but regardless of what the situation is there, whether it is an audio bug within the coach itself, whether these glitches are serious glitches, and there are a few other bugs that I found as well, this is a brilliant coach, really top notch, right up there with the Neoplan. And I genuinely didn't think I was going to like this one, so I'm quite shocked. But this is absolutely sublime. It is so nice to drive. If you haven't got this DLC, then I think it's like less than £10. I hope I'm right. I haven't checked this. I'm sorry. I should have checked this before I started the video. For less than £10, you're going to get 4/5 coaches. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 coaches for the same price that you paid for the Neoplan. And this one alone is worth the money for that, even though it does have a few bugs and issues. But that'll get ironed out. That'll get fixed out. This is so nice to drive, honestly. Anyway, enjoy the video. Hello guys, welcome to Sim UK. We're back with Fernbus today, and I'm going to take a proper look at the comfort class coaches that are available now. I've set up this tiny little route here between Frankfurt Airport and Frankfurt. I think this gives us a good collection of tight, low roofs, motorway driving, sharp bends, and little city roads as well. I think that's the best way to test them all out. And I think my initial beta test of the S519 HD, which is the biggest of all the coaches, I don't know, I think I was expecting something different, but I want to give it a fair crack today. I want to give them all a fair crack today. And this video is just going to be a short collection of thoughts and opinions and discussions on this. I've got an interesting bug, by the way. I don't know if anyone else has had it. If you have, please let me know. If I have my VR headset plugged in when I try and start Fernbus Coach Simulator, the whole thing tries to load up in VR. There must be some sort of trigger that's been left in by accident, I guess. Okay, so let's go and have a look at our first coach. So we've got the 519 HD here, and this thing is huge. I mean, this thing is so long. You could almost get on at the back of the bus and get off at the front of the bus and you'll be at your destination. This thing is enormous. And then we got the slightly smaller 517 HD, which is a bit more Lions coachy, but still very long for a coach, and it could be tricky to drive. Then we've got the 516 with the 2-axle variant, or the single rear axle, and this one has the double rear axles. And then we've got the little baby one, the 515, and I'll probably start with that today, I think. The 515. Incidentally, the repaints for the 515 are now available, which is cool, because yeah, just having one default paint is never really that fun, is it? Let's go for winter, I think. Good time of year for it. And I don't think so, TML. That's what we want. Okay, so we'll go for current time. Current date, realistic, dynamic weather. Let's just have a go and see what we get up to. Okay, so here we are, and unfortunately I've got my typical G29 not working issue, which means I'm going to have to go load everything again. Wonderful. Okay, so now we're working properly now. So let's start off by just taking a look at the coach itself. See a big logo on the front there saying FlixBus and not saying Setra. Still unclear. In fact, I haven't really bothered to chase it up to see whether or not TML are actually going to get the licensing for Setra. Hopefully they will, because you know, the more authentic it is, the better. But to be honest, it's such a fantastic design, such a great. Oh, there's a bit of a bug there. I don't know if you saw that. Let's see if I can recreate that bug. So if you just look at the FL of the FlixBus logo there as I open the door, yeah, definitely a slight glitch there. Not too bad, but a glitch nonetheless. Some rude and angry people on the streets today. Go open everything up and then take a proper tour around. I mean, this is all kind of I don't know, kind of standard procedure stuff, I would say. The door's opening. I mean, every coach that comes from TML, since the Neoplan especially, I liked the Lions coaches until I saw the Neoplan, but since the Neoplan, the level of quality has just gone up through the roof. And everything that comes out from TML since that date has just matched that level of brilliant quality and detail. Really nice, really very nice. Interesting, we got some sort of vertical lines on the other side of the coach there. That might be something to do with a light effect or shading or something. Let's go around and just take another quick look at that. Yeah, there's definitely a vertical line situation going on here for whatever reason. Don't know what that is all about. Don't think I've seen that before. It might be part of the repaint for all I know. Who knows? Let's go inside and have a look at this little beauty. And she is a little beauty as well. So that dash is looking really rather nice. Very comfortable. Slightly different to the 519, which is good. Got these nice, very comfortable looking chairs. They look well padded and comfortable. Good bit of detail down there on the grilling, if you see that in the back, where obviously heat would be distributed. We've got the lights. That's the rear door and the toilets area. Now I don't believe any of this opens. Oh wow, interestingly I can open and close the outside door by clicking on the toilet, so that's interesting. So yeah, it's very sensitive, I'd say. Probably the best way to describe that. Very sensitive indeed. Very sensitive indeed. Okay, but in terms of modelling, yeah, I mean it's spot on, isn't it? Absolutely spot on. The textures, the light effect in here, everything, the scale. I love it. It's just brilliant. It would be nice, you know, one day if these curtains could be like closed and opened, and if maybe the passengers did that themselves. But you know, I'm just fishing now. I mean, it's like, okay, let's push TML and see how much they can do. How far can they push Fernbus? How much can they include? You know, it's not necessary to have something like that, but my God, wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, kind of speculating a tad there. Right, let's jump in the seat, the main seat, and try and refresh our view, which I can't do. Hang on a second. There we go. So what have we got here? This is looking extremely awesome, I have to say. I really like the layout of this. So we've got the handbrake there. So that's functional. That's groovy. It's difficult. I can't get much closer to the dash than this, really. There's a restriction there that's stopping me from going any further. Let's start her up and use the in-game views. There's definitely an audio issue here. I don't know if you're hearing the same thing as I am. There I'm getting audio. Nothing. Audio. So I think there might be a little bit of a sound bug on this one. But then, you know, when new releases come out and, you know, big patches like this are released, you know, you're going to have bugs. It's just part and parcel of it. But anyway, it does appear to be running, and it looks like we've got a safety switch on this one as well. So let's just flick through the switches. So what do we got here? This is the reading light clearance. That's for the passengers. Enable all reading lights. Oh, I see. So I think that switch is on a 3. It's difficult to see, but actually, yeah. So that's off. That's all reading lights. That's off, and that's, I'm not sure what that is. Internal reading lights, maybe. But anyway, yeah. There's 3 switches to that, and I rather suspect they're all working on a 3. I'm not sure what you call this. A 3-hat switch or something. Driver's light on and off. Night lights. On and off. I'm guessing that's an external thing. Let's have a look. Oh. Maybe it's the maybe it's these side lights. Not entirely sure. Probably need to look at that when it's night time. Hostess clearance on and off. Oh, okay, that's clever. I like this layout. This is very smart. Still, we've got this ability to raise and lower suspension as we see fit. Stop brake is on or off. Is that the emergency brake? I'm not sure. Hill holder. That's a braking system where it's basically an automatic brake, I believe. I understand that to be. And it looks like the announcement is not working. Let me just come out of this view. Yeah, that's an audio issue again. I'm definitely experiencing audio issues here. Let's close these doors, see if that fixes it. No. As soon as I look forward, that audio goes. Oh, I've got this rather annoying issue again. Let me just jump up and go and unbrake that. Oh no, we're good this side. So it's just that one door then. Just the one door, Mrs. Wembley. So you can hear that Chris is definitely talking there, and I just can't hear him because of whatever. Oh, that's interesting. All of the lights that I set up have unset themselves. Pretty sure I put that on. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I've got this thing up again. Let's try driving without it, I guess. Destination display must be on. Driver monitor, passenger monitor, driver monitor, both of those on. Reversing camera washing. Where does the reversing camera come up? So we are in reverse, but I'm not seeing it displayed on the sat nav, which is where the reverser usually is. So these are our locks. Oh yeah, this is a nice feature. I do like this. This is sweet. Very nice. Very nice. That attention to detail is brilliant. Emergency valve reset. Don't know what that does, to be honest with you. What have we got here in terms of aircon? So aircon on. That doesn't do anything. 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 So this is adjustable. Not sure where you would. Again, I'm having audio issues, so I can't tell it. It's probably on full blast now, but I can't hear it, so I don't know. Okay, hazard lights, obviously. Is there anything I can do here? That's the radio volume. Doesn't seem like anything else does anything here. Okay, so the radio is on. Interesting that I can't see the sat nav. That is odd. Okay, so this is the main dash. Let's put the lights on so we can see what we're looking at. That's a nice layout there, good bit of information. I'm guessing if I open the doors here, yeah, I get some representation that doors are open. That's pretty awesome. And close them up again. Very nice indeed. I don't think any of these buttons are going to do anything. Which is a bit odd, because I think you can bind buttons in the game to control these things. Anyway. Window shade up and down, that's not very interesting. Windscreen heating, driver window heating. Is that fog lights? I'm not sure. Window shade. Okay. So we've got a well, that's an odd place for it to come down, isn't it? No, that's good. Separated windscreen blind. Automatic particle filter cleaning on. There's no indicator that that's working. Driver window open and close. That audio aspect is working, but definitely I'm having an issue with the what's that? It's like a little ashtray. I can't imagine it is an ashtray. Yeah, I'm having a few issues with the audio, it seems. Fanfare on. Steering column adjustment. Don't know what that does. ESP. Disable lane assistance warning. This isn't actually active, but it would be nice again to see certain features like that. I'm assuming this is adjustable. Yep, just like in the 519. Just nice little perks like this. It would be great if everything that should be, you know, openable and adjustable was openable and adjustable. But you know, I understand that there has to be a limit as to how much can be done. But other than that, that is a decent dash. And yes, the steering is 1-to-1. That is brilliant. And I haven't set this up, which is cool, because one of the things I was going to do today was transfer my near plan settings, or rather the 519 settings that I set up last time, to this coach. I haven't needed to set anything up at all. I've plugged the G29 in, went through the usual my VR set trying to start up. In fact, Oculus is running now, stupid bloody thing. That's not going to help my FPS a great deal, is it? Let's just get rid of that. There we go, that's just added 10 FPS to my well, I was about to say that's added 10 FPS to my gaming session, but then the screen went black and we were back down to 27, 28. Bit odd. Don't know what's going on there with VR. I mean, obviously the obvious fix is that I unplugged the flipping thing, but there we go. Alright, we'll just take a quick wander up the end of the coach. We're still in reverse. Obviously I can't tell that we're in reverse because the sat-nav doesn't seem to be working. Of course, loud down this end, isn't it? I think that might be a bit too loud, to be honest. I think there's definitely an audio bug with this particular coach. For me, anyway. Let's sit down and just quickly... Let's be as thorough as we can be. Let's go to audio and just see what we got set up here. 5.1. Let's turn that off and just go to stereo. That's going to require a restart of the game. All right, we'll do that and see if that's what we require. Okay, guys. So I am back in the game. And that's a nice sound on the door. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, I rather think that having it in 5.1 surround, because I've turned the 5.1 surround off on my headphones the other day, and that glitch doesn't appear to be there now. That's interesting. Oh, yes, it is. It is still there. Okay, so that glitch still exists, but definitely there are some audio issues which seem to be coming about because I was running in 5.1. Now, I don't know if that's my headphones or the game, but let's, for argument's sake, say it was my headphones this time round. Start the engine up and see if we can hear it this time. No. Audio, nothing. Audio, nothing. That's not my headphones. That is something to do with this coach. Alright, so we've ascertained that it's got a few problems. And, oh, good news is the sat-nav seems to be on now, which is pretty cool. And obviously everything we've just set up is now unset. Let's get back and set all this up again. It's got dimmed lights, that's cool. We'll turn our lights off actually. Turn on electricity, turn on waitress, WC. Hill holder, that's the automatic brake, handbrake. Wi-Fi clearance. Definitely that's a bug. Driver monitors and destination monitor. Okay. An aircon on. Now I don't seem to be able to control aircon up and down either. That's a problem I also had in the 519, and I'm not entirely sure what the solution to that is, or what the solution to that is going to be. But yeah, just being as thorough as I can, guys. I think that's everything. So this is the emergency release brake. But we've got, see, look, now the sat-nav's gone off. I think that might also be a bug. Let's whilst Chris is talking there, let's just turn some stuff off and see if it comes back on. It's not that one doing it, is it? Let's turn all of this off, including that. Does that fix it? No. Interesting. Something is causing that to happen. Yeah, that is odd. Not the lights. Yeah, that's, I mean, that is a bug then, isn't it? That is definitely a bug of some sort. It's an interesting one. I don't know quite how we might have started that off. Aircon, could it be that? Hill holder? No. Well, I'm a bit flamboozled. I don't know. Something is killing the sat-nav. And I have no idea what that is. Very interesting. Alright. Okay, so the hill climb thing didn't work. Let me just try it again, because I may have just turned it off. Hill holder, alright. So as I accelerate, it should release. No? Okay. Then I'm going to have this issue again. So when I do that, now I can drive. No, I still can't drive. Is my handbrake on? No, my handbrake was off. Okay, let's figure this out. I can't actually see what gear we're in from any of these views, which is a bit awkward as well. Nope, can't seem to get... It's under there, isn't it? The indicator. The gear situation. Right, we're definitely in reverse. Neutral, first gear, and we're away. Okay, weird. It's pretty tricky to drive when you've got zero audio, but I am having an issue with this particular coach today. Mirrors, I've actually got, I mean, that mirror on the left looks fine. That one over there is way too tiny for me to see, but I am using a very small monitor, and I'm quite far away from it. Oh, that's interesting. Now we have audio. Oh, now we have none. Well, now we have some audio. I don't think we've got full audio. But anyway, alright. Let's have a drive around anyway. Let's enjoy this fantastic coach. I've got to say, on that first corner, that's quite fun to drive. It feels very light, really quite nippy. There's a bit of issue there in the rear view mirror. Do you see that? It's flicking out white. So yeah, I think this coach has definitely got a few bugs. Obviously I have no idea where I'm going. Let me just bring up navigation, otherwise I'm going to get completely lost. Yeah. So there was a patch released today, like a hot fix patch, and it's fixed the acceleration issue, which as I understand it, is the issue whereby sometimes the coach just takes off at 300 miles an hour and it's unstoppable. You can't slow it down or anything. It's quite funny when it happens, but it can also be quite annoying. And it sounds like they've identified that bug finally, because I mean, we've been looking for that. I say we. TML has been looking for that for quite a long time, I have to say, and it's cool that they've finally got it and they fixed it on all coaches, which is nice. So other than the obvious audio issues, I should be getting some sounds like that really. This is an absolute pleasure to drive. This is really nice to drive. Really, really nice to drive. It does not feel like the Neoplan. Now I think I was being a bit perhaps presumptuous, expecting a Neoplan-like feel to this coach. But what I should have been expecting, oh, he was going a bit, wasn't he? What I should have been expecting really is a unique feel to this coach. Well, not this coach particularly, the 519 is the only other one I've driven. And now that I'm maybe a bit more open-minded, a bit more considerate of the coach itself, I've got to say this one, whatever one it is, I've forgotten the name of it already. Is it the 512? The little one. Anyway, the smallest one. This is an absolute dream to drive. This feels really balanced. It's quite nippy. I like this. I could actually... when the Neoplan coach came out, I could not see myself driving one of the Lions coaches again. It just did not appeal to me at all, not even a little bit. And I think now this is definitely a contender. I'd like to drive. This just feels brilliant. I love the feel of this. I'm genuinely not putting it on for the video or show or whatever. This drives fantastically well. This is such a smooth... Oh, I don't need to change lane. Perfect. This is great. Let me give you some external views if I can. No, that would be the wrong button. Take my foot off the accelerator, try and keep it centralised. Okay, well one issue is I can't move the buttons I predefined to spin the camera around in the near plan and whatnot aren't working here. Sorry, excuse me. Just had a mince pie. And it's holding the road really well and it looks fabulous. It looks really good. It drives like a dream. I think possibly this is nicer and more fun to drive than the near plan, and I adore the near plan, so hopefully that's some indication of how much I like this. This is superb. Once we get on a straight bit, I'll try and give you some visuals. Look at that. That just looks stunning, don't you think? Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's rocking and rolling. It's got a bit of sway to it. I mean, it doesn't sway like the near plan, but the near plan is a double decker, obviously, so has a much higher weight. In fact, this coach, let's just jump inside again. This coach is absolutely perfect for doing the airport run. Absolutely spot on for this. It's like this is what this is the job this coach was intended for. The steering on this is beautiful. It's not too sharp. It allows you to make really nice, gentle, smooth cornering. It balances itself well. This is wonderful. I'll be honest, guys, I wasn't that impressed. Well, let's say I wasn't that impressed. I didn't think I was going to be that impressed with this one. And I started with this because I thought I'll get it out of the way, and then I can focus on the big ones. The big ones that I'm going to enjoy driving more. But I tell you what, this is easily... it's a bit awkward to look out the window, but I might be able to adjust my position, seating position, and fix that. This is easily my second favourite coach in Fernbus right now. And yeah, I was mentioning how small that mirror is up there before I got distracted, but yes, I have a 27-inch monitor after giving my old 27-inch monitor to my wife, and she won't give it back. I've actually got hold of another one now, so I haven't fitted it yet, but once I do, I'm hoping that's going to make... Oh god, that just took off a bit. Alright, I think we're okay. So there are some audio issues here, and obviously my parking is atrocious. Look at that, what a terrible job done there. In neutral, let's get these doors open and go get passengers on board and see how they look. Hello everybody, what do you think of our new coach? Pretty nice, huh? We get you booked in. It's like that's out really fast. Pull your shoulder, mate, alright. Let's check in. Thank you very much. Hello madam. Thank you. Hello sir. Thank you. And I can't hear these guys. Thank you. Now, I think, actually, I might know what this is. Thank you. Thank you. Ciao. Hello, madam. Merci. Fair freundly. Yes, there's a possibility. You can see that we've got luggage in the bottom of the coach there. That's pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. Let's go see how everybody sits in their seats, how they look. Yeah. Seating position looks to be pretty accurate. And his knees are in the back of that chair, but other than that, pretty darn good. He's got his phone out. He's just getting his phone out. Yeah, he's very nervous. She looks pretty nervous. But yeah, it looks great. I think it looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. But in terms of audio, I think possibly, I might know what the problem is. Because my VR headset tries to start up every time, I'm wondering if the audio is now split between my headset and the Oculus Rift. So, to be fair to this coach and to Fernbus, I am now going to unplug all of that stuff and start again and see if we can't get this working properly. So bear with me, Joey. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to matter whether the Oculus Rift is plugged in or not. It auto starts Oculus Rift, well, the Oculus software package, no matter what. If you're wondering why I'm walking across the street here, it's because my G29 is now not working properly either. So bear with me whilst I reload it again. So guys, I'm back and finally we have everything working, I believe. So let's just jump on the coach here. And, yeah, I think my audio issues may have been resolved. I'm definitely getting more audio in my ears now than I was to start with. Right, there we go. We've set my head tracking, got the engine started. Let's see if we can hear it. Yes, I think the Oculus Rift, or the Oculus issue, is definitely causing that audio problem, because I can hear perfectly now. I can hear. Brilliant. Okay, so it's not this coach that's got the audio problem. That is good news. Right, let's get in gear, check our mirrors, handbrake off, stop, open this up, start the ride. Close that down again, bring this up, bring this up. Again, you'll see that I've got no sat-nav though, so I mean that is buggy. I don't know what's causing that issue. Let's put the aircon on because they'll complain otherwise, although I don't think I can turn the aircon up or down either. Doesn't seem to be any way of doing that. And I wanted to get, right, I should be able to hear this now.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen.
So definitely the Oculus Rift starting up every time I try to start this game
Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen,
is what's causing
hier ein
that
paar
audio issue.
Hinweise.
So that's good. So that's
Auch
one
bei
of the
uns im
bugs.
Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht.
Sure,
Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot.
So yeah, I mean it's still a bug,
befindet sich
not
im
for this
hinteren
coach, the game
Einstiegsbereich.
itself. I also cannot look out this window for some reason. It's like my seating position is too far back, which makes this a really dangerous corner.
Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze
This
sind
is
mit
so
Steckdosen
nice to drive.
ausgestattet
Honestly,
und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr
I'm
euer
amazed
Smartphone
at
die
how
gesamte
nice this
Fahrt
is to
über
drive.
nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf FlixBus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzen wir den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei FlixBus.
I'm wondering whether they've updated the way in which the steering wheel, because I did complain about the steering wheel in my original beta. In fact, that's probably what made the driving experience so bad. It was way off, it was horrible to drive, and that probably significantly influenced my opinion about how good it was, or how bad I felt it was. This is a joy to drive. This is one hell of a beautiful
containing further safety instructions and details of
I've actually got a big fat smile on my face, guys.
There's
I
a
am
restroom
enjoying this
located in the
coach.
rear boarding area.
And now that I've got
If
the
you would
audio
like to browse the
working,
internet
it's
free of
even
charge,
nicer.
simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network.
I'm glad about
If
that.
your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit FlixBus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions,
so you're not going to have
ideas, and
that
requests.
many people
We're always ready to assist. And now we can finally set off.
What a great
Thank
experience.
you for listening.
What
We
a
hope you have a
fantastic
relaxing
drive
journey
this is.
and enjoy traveling with FlixBus.
I think when I get back on the S519, I'm going to enjoy it more. But I still think. See, I took that really fast. Way faster than I should have done. It handled perfect. But yeah, I think that 519 is going to be too big for Frankfurt. Hello, sir. Can't outdrag me. Not in this. Speed limit? No, I didn't. That's a stupid speed limit. It's like 20 yards of 80 kilometers an hour. That's annoying. I can't wait for the new DLC maps to come out because I would hope that we won't see any of that kind of silliness on it. So we're coming off here. Great sounds. I will try and get the game audio up nice and loud for you guys so you can hear it properly. Because as much as I'm sure you would love listening to my salty tones, there's a bloody good chance that actually you want to hear what this sounds like. This sounds great and it handles so well. I love this. This is great. It's like driving a van, I think. It's nice. It's so nicely balanced. Definitely I want to try out the 519 again. Listen to this. I'm going to try and shut up the next time we go to brake, so you can get a good sound of the engine and the brakes trying to slow it down. It sounds brilliant. It really does. But yeah, I'm looking forward to driving the S519 again to see whether or not that steering bug has been fixed. I've been told it has been. So I'm looking forward to trying that out again, and I think I'm probably going to like it a lot more now that it's out of beta. Right, let's do some braking here. Can you hear that? I'm not sure if maybe that could do with being a little bit more prominent. Doesn't pull away too quickly, but once it starts going, then it's fine. It's a bit slow on the initial pull away, but that is such a nice sound. Slowing down. Yeah, foot is flat to the floor, and there's nothing. So maybe that needs to be looked at. I'm pretty sure a coach as small as this would be more responsive if I put my foot flat to the floor. But it's pretty much nothing. It's like dead. Put my foot to the floor in this and nothing happens at all. It's almost comical. But this is without a shadow of a doubt, this is a fantastic drive. I don't want to say it's better than the Neoplan. I don't want to say that, but I almost want to say that. That's how good this is. I love the Neoplan. The Neoplan drives heavy, it feels heavy, it wobbles and bows about. Fantastic coach, I love it to bits, but this is just fun personified. This is so much fun to drive. So nice. Hey, look at all the Christmas decorations. Merry Christmas, everybody. Say that at the beginning of the video, completely forgot. Let's give you some more external, some more eye candy. Oh, I'm gonna have to sort that zoom out. Foot flat to the floor, and then all of a sudden she goes like that. Whoop. And that's fine, I mean there's nothing wrong with that, but I just think, we've got no lights on. Oh, we didn't have any lights on. Oh no, that's fog lights now. Just curious as to whether or not that upstairs left-hand brake light is working properly. It's rather dull in comparison to the one on the right, isn't it? Can you see? The right one's pretty bright, the two bottom ones are pretty bright, but that top left one looks a bit dull. You do see that on coaches, so maybe that's a nice realistic feature, I'm not sure. Difficult driving this view, I have to say. I'm not used to it whatsoever. You do get a nice look at a derriere, don't you? Bit from the side. Except for every time we go past a tree, I have to fight with that little issue. Right, let's pop back inside. This is where the fun is. I think possibly I need to be sat further forward or something. No, there is an issue here where you cannot see out of that driver's window, and that is a problem. I think that needs to be addressed. I think the seating position, if you look where I'm sat, I think I'm sat too far back. I need to be more here or something. I'm not entirely sure how that would be fixed, but yeah, mostly, I mean there are a few niggles and a few bugs. There's a few niggles and a few bugs. We've got happy customers, goodness me, that's how good this coach is. A few niggles, a few bugs that need to be addressed, but overall, what a fantastic coach. And yeah, on this, just on this one coach alone, I think I could probably recommend buying this add-on. Not for, if for no other reason than you get to drive this, but you also get 5 brand new Setra coaches, quote unquote Setra, but this one I thought I was going to hate this. I really didn't expect to like this at all, and I really genuinely do like it. Anyway, that's all from me guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button if you did, give me a big thumbs up if you like this video, and yeah, let me know in the comment section any thoughts you have, any questions, anything like that. Ask away, I'll do my best to find out the answer for you. And until next time, take care, goodbye for now.